Hello everyone, welcome to Embracing Budgets, where we embrace everything budgets, savings, and planning for our future financially and otherwise. So my name is Rochelle, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing my very first monthly budgets video. I have my Erin Condren Petite Budget book here. I recently picked this up, I think it was a couple weeks ago. It finally came in the mail. I finally picked this up. I had been debating back and forth on which budget book to use for this year, especially since I'm officially 1 month ahead on doing my on paying my bills. So everything that I earn in the month of February, I will be using that money towards paying bills and debt, and also using it for savings challenges and my cash stuffings. I'm going to be using that money to be used towards anything that I purchase or paying bills for March. So I'm officially 1 month ahead, and it's working so far. It's been working for a little bit over a year now that I stay 1 month ahead, and by the end of the year, I'll get another month ahead, but I still am more comfortable with me using the previous month's earnings for the next month instead of me being several months ahead. I would just prefer to put that money inside a savings account and just watch it sit and grow and earn money more than anything, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and flip on into my book. I will say this, this is my first time using anything Erin Condren, and so far with looking at this book, this budget book, I do like it. I have decided not to do the paycheck budgets, especially since I'm a month ahead, but you know, that's primarily the reason. Okay, now I've already filled out all of my bills here. I just have not filled in the amounts because at the start of last month I got a little bit of a bit of news. My rent is going to be raised starting in March, and it's going up like $100 and some. It is what it is. Just kind of disappointed that I had to adjust my budget, and the money that I would have been saving on the budget, I would have been using in sinking funds to put in my auto sinking funds, but I digress. It's life, and it is what it is. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill this in. My rent is now $935. Let's see here. For groceries, I want to do $200 for the month of March, and I just want to do $40 for eating out. I don't want to do too much with the eating out, especially since I'm on a weight loss journey, you know. Comcast, I have my phone and my internet service through Comcast, and they come out separately. So Comcast phone is $45. And that's with it being on auto pay. If it wasn't on auto pay, I think it would have been $50. And I think at the moment I'm on a $10, I think I have a $10 deduction because when I got on their plan, it was a promotion, okay? And for my internet, it's technically $88 and some change, but I always round it up to $89. And that's a promotion too. I think I have like a $10 promotion on that one also. Okay. Let's see here. Also Georgia Power for electric. I'm on the flat bill rate plan. And as of right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like $78 and some change, but I have a credit on my account. So, and I want that credit to continuously increase. So I'm just put every month, I just pay $80 flat and let the credit stay on there and just call it a day. Let's see here. Car insurance. For my car insurance, is $145. Actually, it's $144 and some change, but it's on auto pay, and I just like that overage to be there. For gas for the month, going to do $60. I'm technically still working from home, so I really don't have to I only drive across town to go to the office once a week. So I really don't use that much gas, okay? My sinking and my savings binder or savings challenges, of that amount will come after I figure out everything else. Let's see, I have auto savings. They take a percentage out of my check every single month and they just drop it into my savings account. And that's the way I prefer it to stay. Usually I just make sure that the money hit and that's all. Okay, so I have Capital One. I have 2 Capital One accounts. One minimum on the first Capital One account is, if I'm not mistaken, it's $189, but I just rounded up to a solid $200 a month. The next account, that minimum due is $60 a month. Actually, I think it's $50 a month, but I rounded up to 60. My Chase account is $40 a month. My Amex is $45. Sam's is $61. And Ulta is, I think it's $38, but I always put $50 on it every month. And Sephora, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's $37, and I put $50 on that every month too. My Amazon account is just $40, and if I'm not mistaken, I think it's more like 40. My total balance is like 45 and some change, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pay that totally off with whatever, with the little overage that I always keep in my account, because I always keep the overage in my account. And then I have my subscription services. I will tell you guys the truth. Every month, I always forget about my subscription services. I have no idea why I do, but I usually do. And I have if I'm not mistaken, I have 5 subscription service. Of course, we have Netflix. After Netflix, I have the KOSS, which is Kev on Stage streaming service. I have that. I absolutely love the streaming service. They're hilarious. And it's not much a month. I think it's like $5.99 a month, so I get that. After that, what do I have? I have Patreon with 2 people that I follow, and that give me laughs. That's my entertainment, so I put in the entertainment category. And I can't think of much else after this, but I know I got more. Oh, Amazon, and then Paramount Plus. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, all of that comes up to, not if I'm mistaken, all of that comes to $56.45 a month, okay? So the grand total on all of this, they make absolutely sure the grand total is what I think it is, $935, if I did it right. 45. I'm not going to include gas, groceries, and eating out, because technically that's a part of my cash stuffing money. So $300 of this total balance will be inside of my cash stuffing amount. So I just want to let you guys know that, okay? Total expenses comes to a grand total of $1,000. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Comes to a grand total of $1,856.45. Okay, my income, which I did not include on here, sorry. My income, my first paycheck was on the, because I do get paid bi-weekly, I do not get paid weekly. That's 26 checks a year, and 2 of those months, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's June and December. Yeah, I believe it's June and December. I get paid 3 times in those months, and usually that 3rd check I use to stay ahead, or I end up saving. For the past couple of years, I've been using that check to stay ahead and not deviating from staying ahead, okay? So my first check was after, I will say, after I do the Zero Out challenge and after I pay my tithes to my church, which unfortunately, well, I'll share the Zero Out amount because it's not a huge amount. But I don't want to share what I pay in tithes. You know, some people believe, some people don't. So my first check, it was for $100 and, oh, see, not 100, Lord. It was for $1,342. And my next check was for, how much was that for? $1,340. It was for $1,340 was my first check. My second check was for, and my second check, excuse me, I had to sit here and think about it. I'm wondering why in the world it wasn't making sense, because I was like, what? My second check was for $1,317.67. Now, I will say this, I forgot something. My sister's wedding, I have my sister's wedding coming up, and I paid with my dress through Affirm, and Affirm has already taken out their money, and I was like, why is it making sense? The Affirm balance, and that's why I left that money in there, was $52.67. Okay, so my total income after the Zero Out and after me paying tithes was a total of $2,600.57 and 67 cents. Whew. So when I add all of it up, and I have to make this correction, 1856.45 plus 52.67 equals 1909.12. Total income was $2,657.67 minus why do I feel like that's wrong? But okay, 748.55. Okay, so the difference being $748.55, and that is including my groceries, eating out, and also my gas for my car. Okay, so actually that's like $300. So I will have for my cash stuffing and my my sinking funds, and also for my savings challenges, I will have $448 to spend. I do not have the 55 cents because I never carry change on me, so that's probably still sitting inside of my checking account. It has to be. It has to be. So something's wrong, but I'm going to figure it out. I will figure it out. I will say that, because like I said, I never carry change. All my change goes over into my savings account. That's why. I know why. I know exactly why this is not making sense. I know exactly why it's not making sense. Okay. And another thing, sorry guys, I just remembered my gym membership, the annual fee. I did not cancel it early enough, so they will be taking out their annual fee of $50. So actually I have only $398 left inside of there, and I think with the taxes and everything, it's going to have that 55 cents on there. So that's what's going to go towards my membership annual fee. So okay, so total with everything with my cash stuffings is actually $698.55. Okay, and for my savings will go $398.55. So there you go. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But I will say, with this being my first time, I'm a little all over the place and I'm kind of nervous. So there you go, okay? Now, for my goals for the month of March, number one goal is to lock all credit cards. Do not use. Okay, I have been reaching for my credit cards a lot for this past week. I went out of town just for a little, I guess you could call it a day trip. I went to Charlotte and, I went to Charlotte and I whipped up the credit card a couple of times to buy a couple of things or whatever, but overall, it was much needed for me to like get away, but I did use my credit cards just a little bit too much. So this month, for March, I am going to lock all my credit cards and I'm not going to use them. One particular card is totally paid off, and then I'm going to start working on all of these accounts right here. The good thing is that all these accounts don't necessarily have a high balance, but they do have a balance on them. And my ultimate goal, overall goal, is I want to live consumer debt free for a solid 6 years to 2 months, because I will have the cash revenue on hand. So that's a big overall goal of mine, and I want to do that within the next couple of years of paying these cards off, because I truly want to have all of this debt right here paid off, and I want to keep all these accounts. If I do use them, I want to keep them all under my utilization. So, and I think right now there's only a couple accounts that are under the actual utilization, but I just want to get rid of the balance pretty much. Okay. Another goal is for me to not go over grocery budget. Usually I don't put this much in my budget for groceries. Lately I've been doing like anywhere from $100 to $150 a month, but I always go over my budget and I end up using my debit card or my credit card. I always keep a little reserve on my debit cards. I don't do a zero-based budget because there's always something that I'm going to forget. Like literally, like I said, I forgot my subscription services and I forgot my membership and I forgot Affirm. So when it came out, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So I always have just something inside of my accounts just for a little reserve so that I don't go over on my budget. Okay. Let's see what else. What would be my last? Oh, save remaining money for bridal shower. My sister, like I said, my sister's getting married in May, and next month in April we'll be throwing her bachelorette party and her bridal shower. The bachelorette party is pretty much taken care of. It's the bridal shower that we have to finish paying for. So I'm going to save. I really want to save like $200 for that and get that done. So, and I will actually have like two, if not two, oh no, sorry, I should have 3 paychecks on hand that I will have that saved for. Yeah, because the bachelorette party is on the 22nd. Yes, bachelor party is on the 22nd, so of April. So and the bridal shower is on the 23rd. So I will have exactly like 3 paychecks to, if I'm not mistaken, 3, at the most 4, but 3 or 4 paychecks so that I can save that $200. So I want to save like maybe $50 per paycheck. Yeah, to go towards the bridal shower, okay? Okay, future purchases. The only future purchase that I could think of, and it's not like necessarily a purchase, but it's a plan out. Next vacation budget. Yeah, I have not been really paying attention to me getting away and getting out and just doing a little bit of rest and relaxation solely for me. So I really want to plan my own first solo getaway international trip. I know I need my passport, flight, hotel, food, fun. Yeah, a couple of things that I need to plan out, and I need to get a budget for them. I know I need to renew my passport, book the flight, hotel, and all the other stuff. So I want to get my budget ready for all of those. I'm losing weight also now too, so I know I'm gonna need new clothes, okay? All right, but that is it. That is it for my budget and goals overview for 2023, March of 2023. I usually pay all my bills all at once unless they are on auto pay. And I only have a few things on auto pay. As soon as I get some other things paid off, I'll be able to put Georgia Power on auto pay, but I have to push back the date so where it coincides with all the other dates, because everything else is due no later than I think the 12th of the month. So, and I pay everything all at once. I think this is the only thing that's due at the end of the month, but I always pay it practically a month ahead of time. But that is it. That is all for this budget video. I thank you guys so much for watching. I am new here in the budgeting community, so if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please do. It would be greatly appreciated. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay beautiful and keep saving. Bye.